Good morning. Be sure to watch my videos tonight. We're gonna start new things tonight. I'm gonna show a couple samples, and we're gonna bring in to New Year's Eve tomorrow night. So be sure to join me, Big Daddy, and Big Jack. And me too, Big Daddy. Go from the back. Mr. Bebo. And a few more special guests. So, starting tonight, I may be running some previews today. Send them out live, but starting tonight, sometime this evening, watch me. We're gonna bring in a new season. Those of y'all who like me, thanks for your support. Thanks for your laughter. Thanks for everything. For those of y'all who never seen me, that's the people who watch me and like me. I know there was some videos I made that wasn't nice. I didn't mean for them to get out at the time. Was just dealing with a rough time in 2018. But I want to be able to separate these things because I just want to do all positive things. No more negative stuff. Just funny jokes and stuff. If I say some jokes that might hit you, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying jokes, just doing comedy. Uh, we're gonna do a lot of different things. We're gonna have a lot of different sites, different places. Um, you're gonna see me on bicycles. You're gonna see me on my mobility. You're gonna see me in the car. You're gonna see me in backyard. You're gonna see me at stores. I'm seeing a lot of places this year to come. So be prepared. I mean, hey, I got 12 months to work with y'all. Have fun. So out of these 12 months, if the Lord's will, let us live to see. I want to try to give my best to be the best YouTube channel running my show. And like I say, I'm still looking for someone who can help help me with a few things, uh, get things licensed, get things going properly, and just have fun. And most of my proceeds, if there's any that I do make off of it, I want to donate it to you know, different things for different foundations. Uh, Also, I want to do a lot of positive things this year too to help a lot of things out. What people went through this year, where there won't be people have to go through that next year. For the struggles that parents had this year, I want to try and do things to start things where they won't have to struggle like that next year. For the people who just made enough to work and get paid and be broke the same day you got paid, we want to try to do something to put things out to where even they can be able to work hard, come home, get paid on payday, enjoy payday, go back to work the next day, and have some money to say, hey, this time I didn't go broke paying all my bills. I was able to manage by doing something positive, making money. So we want to do a lot of things this year to come. 2019, for those of y'all who went through a rough time 2018, we want to pray to God that 2019 bring you the best, better than ever before. And I want to give a special shout out to my best friend, Big Dog, his favorite brother. Not his favorite brother, but his little brother under him. They had a little tragedy. God bless his family. God bless his mom. And We want to also do things to show people that because things you may go through may cause hurt, may cause harm. Don't mean you have to retaliate with harm. And sometimes we're gonna have to try to learn that you have to think before you act. Because see, some people when they get mad, first thing they do is look for something to throw or for something to hit. And then the second thing they do is use an excuse to blame it on why they did it. So we want to teach people how to deal with anger because I got mad a lot of times. I went through a lot of things, but I turned my anger into doing these here jokes, having fun, and singing songs and stuff and karaoke. I mean, it might have made a lot of people mad, might have made a lot of people smile. It might have made a lot of people that didn't see it want to see it. Some of the things I captured, some of the things I didn't capture. Some of the things even had me in when I'm singing. I have a little microphone and I'm singing, and I didn't realize that was me coming through that microphone like that by playing a song and singing behind it. But it sounded beautiful in my ears. It sounded beautiful in my kids' ears. And I know when I went to different stores and stuff, a lot of people, they pull up and when they look and see me in that car, they look and they turn around, they look back. Some of them grab their phone and like, let me go to this. Is that guy? But yeah, that was me. Big Daddy. I done all the camera work, done all the words, done everything. When I done a show, when I done these videos, they wasn't rehearsed, they wasn't wrote down. I just did it as I went. Made the voices, had the conversation, made the songs as I went. I didn't write them down, I didn't think them up. I did nothing but just started. And that's what I want to show to a lot of young kids and a lot of people that in life right now, if your life's at a standstill or if you're going through life and you may not can seem to figure out what to do with all that extra thoughts in your mind, use them creatively and make the best out of it. Because some people, I've seen some people, they get so many thoughts in their mind, some react bad ways. Some people, they get so many thoughts in their mind to where they do bad things. And some people, they get so many thoughts in their mind where some people draw, some people sing, some people write poems. Some people like just piss some, well, can I say piss? I guess. Make somebody peed off because they're not happy, so they don't want nobody else to be happy. But we don't want to do that. We just want to have fun. A lot of jokes I'm gonna tell. It's gonna be just different things. I can't tell you what I'm gonna tell because I don't know what I'm gonna tell till I tell it. Once I start, I do it. But I do need some help because I would like for somebody to help me with some, maybe like doing a little costume designs and stuff. Because I'm gonna be playing a bunch of different people. You know, I mean, you're gonna even see me dress up like a woman. You're gonna even see me trying to be a woman who trying to get her groove on, trying to sing, and I can't tell you what I'm gonna do. Just watch the show. But when I get finished and I post the show, I do a show live. I will post some on Facebook and stuff, but I put it where you can go on my channel and watch and everything. And who knows? I might get my own 30-minute comedy one day. My own little show. Doing it. So for those of y'all who looks at me and say I'm crazy, I'm delusional, y'all better say that man got brain sense. That man got brains. Just be good. Now I'm gonna get with me. first man on down home. June Conley on the scooter. Rolling up to me, hit the flash. Turn on the light. Yo, man, get out of here. What you doing? You know you ain't supposed to be mad at MPU. Don't do that room. You know, but I mean, hey, a lot of people gonna say, oh my God. You mean Big Daddy, the man, he told me, come on, Big Daddy, I'm looking for a real big guy. He ain't that big. Yeah, I did lose some weight. I lost some weight. You know? I lost so much weight, I think my head shrink close. And when I put it on now, right, scooter will be flatter. So I gotta get somebody, get some people, maybe put me a stitch or something and tighten it up. I'm gonna have to go back to my ball caps, man, and cat leaf. Or with the rip thing. Put it on. I ain't still do that. It looks small. I'm gonna have to have some help. We're gonna do some crazy things. Man, we're gonna do some crazy. But the most of the things I'm gonna be doing, gonna be about reality. And it's gonna be good messages after it all. You know? And I'm also gonna do some little jokes just for little kids, you know, for the little babies in the morning time. When y'all get up and get them kids off to school, I'm gonna do some little jokes, you know, where they can look at me and go to school and laugh, you know, and then ask, what do you call it? I'm gonna be making up jokes. So they're gonna be going to school and they're gonna say, what do you call blah 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 blah? And then someone gonna go and say, you should what? You should what do you mean? You don't know what that means? But I see Big Daddy do it all the time. It's just gonna be crazy, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hilarious. But right now, I would like to say, Lord bless everyone who made it through this year, and for those that was unfortunate to make them here with their family to see the end, you had better plans and you needed them more. Bless them and bless the loved ones that they left behind. Protect them, Lord. And may everybody be able to deal with their losses. May people be able to fulfill their dreams next year. May people who want to better themselves in jobs, people who want to better themselves just in life in general, and people who want to better themselves in just associating. Blessed way that can happen for them, Jesus. I want to thank you for all the trials and tribulations. I thank you for all my challenges. I thank you for all the tasks that I went through from March till now. Because everything was a lesson that I took in. I didn't take it for granted. I didn't forget about it. But I got a chance to see my life as being perfect. I got a chance to see my life as being struggling. I got a chance to see my life as being didn't want nobody. I got a chance to see my life as being I need somebody. I got a chance to see my life as being I didn't do this right. Could have done this different. Wish I would have done that better. And I got a chance to understand life itself in so many different ways. Because see, sometimes we all look at things and we go by what we think, what we feel. And you might wake up in the morning, you and your companion might be in a bad relationship that night, and you go to bed angry. So you get up the next morning. She may go to work, or he may go to work, or both of you may go to work, mad, angry at each other, and not saying you're sorry or you love them. And something happened. Don't let it be your last time. That the last word you said was something mean to somebody, and then you miss them after they're gone. That's one thing about me and my boys. We always have, and we always will. Even when the mom was here, my wife, we always, if we're fixing to just walk out of one room and go in the next room, it's love you. Love you too. You wake up in the morning, as soon as you see each other, good morning, good morning. Love you, love you. Every time, if I was just fixing to walk out the door and sit in the yard, love you, baby. Where you going? I'm just going out here and sitting down. Oh, it was always love you. Because see, never put yourself before you put others. Because when you put yourself before others, sometimes you have to realize that we all need somebody, and you'll be that person that'll need somebody. You know? So if you decide you want to do a secret for somebody, make sure it's a secret that a person knows. But if you decide you want to just do something because you feel it needs to be done, don't do it unless you're helping. If you're paying the bills, or if you're taking care and helping by providing free assistance from your expense, your pocket, or your hard labor to a person, and you feel like you need to do something because that person may not be capable of, then that's understandable. But if you feel like you need to do something and a person not know, and then you don't explain and that person don't understand, there will be trouble. That's how a lot of families wind up losing family members, because you may have a loved one that's on drugs and you want that loved one to be free, and that loved one wants himself or herself to be free. But drugs is a powerful thing. I mean, drugs is just like when you get up in the morning and you want to smoke a cigarette, or you get up in the morning and you got to go to work. It's like a thing that some people gotta have. It's hard to walk away cold turkey until you're ready. So if 3 people come and sign your name up to go and put you in a rehab for help because they see your life need help, they didn't help you. They pushed you further away. Because if they wanted to help you, they would have came and got intervened in your life by trying to keep you from doing those things, by doing things with you, sharing things with you. If you had kids, they would come and say, hey, let's me and you and the kids do this. They would come and keep bothering you so much to where you're not enjoying doing wrong. So when you see that person coming, you start locking your doors or say, hey, don't nobody make a sound. But she gonna know we here. Listen, not if you don't answer, they'll think we sleep. You know? But when you think you're doing something like that to help a person, you're really hurting a person. And it makes them that much more mad, and they get that much more devious. But then the next time, they may not give you a chance to even know, because they may leave and stay away from you, and then they're out of your life, and now here you are hurting, all because you was trying to help, but you push them away. And some of us, we've been through that situation ourselves, so we can't look down on the next one that may follow our footsteps, or may follow the things what we used to do. So always be like this. If you can't give nothing encouraging, and do something, if you got a loved one that's on drugs or a thief or um, a troublemaker or just breaks the law or just ain't doing right, and you feel that person is getting on your nerve, why don't you start out first by sit and spend a day with that person? Offer that person, what can I do? Say, what can I do to help you as your family member? Or as your girlfriend, or as your boyfriend, as your husband, as your wife, as your aunt, as your uncle, as your dad, as your grandma, as your grandfather, as your mama, as your cousin. You ask, what can you do? Because if you're not going to help them, talking about them, it's just as worse as being the person that give it to them. Because they're going to talk about you too. So if you're going to talk about them, talk to Jesus and tell him, Lord, save my cousin, or save my daughter, save my son, save my brother, save my uncle, save my aunt, save my niece, whatever the situation may be. Family now has got so independent to where now they'd rather help a person that they go hang out with than to help the person that they was raised up with. Family now done got so different to where they'd rather move away to another state, meet a friend, and say, you like a big brother to me. You like a big sister to me. You like a mama. You like a daddy. Than to go to the family that they left from and make up and say, listen, you was in my life from birth. Been in my life till I got old enough to make my own decision. And I want you to stay in my life. But sometimes, if you're going to say something, I'd rather you talk to me about it first than to tell about it. And if you're going to tell about it, I'd rather you tell me so I can tell you how to say it. Don't just go say it. Just let me tell you how to say it. If you want to say, you know what, that boy ain't doing nothing but just eating all day long, go in the room, won't clean up the bed, won't wash his clothes, take dirty dishes and stick them in the table. I got to walk and clean up behind him. See, you'd have told me that, I would say, well, listen, just say when you get up sometime, you walk in there and there's dishes in there that you think I put in there, but you didn't see me do it. You assume I did it, but I might have had some friends also. My friend probably did it. You know, I mean, you can think of good things to say to keep from hurting somebody. And once again, y'all, want to give a prayer for the little girl, again, that got bit by the dog. I signed up for the K9 thing. I don't know how that went, whatever. But I was hoping that she could have got some money. So, if y'all like my videos, then y'all would do this. You would go, if you're living here in Polk City, to any of our convenience stores, and you would say, here's $1 to donate to the little girl that got bit. Now, if you do that, you hit me up on Facebook, or you get to somebody that knows me or however, and say, hey, this is a few dollars for the little girl that got bit by that dog. It's not going to take away her scars. It's not going to take away the pain. But it can make her feel a little better. She can even go buy her some mace then. You know, buy her some mace, get her one of them little loud things that you know, make noises, scare her. But I would love to do that for that little girl. Because she's a sweet, innocent, well-mannered child. My son used to go to school with him. We've also went to church with him. and them, her and her sister, they well respected. Like my two kids, that people told me they was well mannered and respected. I don't know how they been getting lately, but if y'all see them get out of line, don't forget, I'm still daddy. So y'all can tell me. You ain't telling on them. You just telling me so I can help them to keep from being in the wrong place at the wrong time and getting in the wrong thing. That Big Dad, we don't want nothing to do with it. No. Yeah, that we don't want nothing to do with. Going down there, trying to come to see my son. Then they say, "Oh, Jack, we got you from remember that insurance thing?" And then Jack be hollering, "Big Daddy, I don't miss nothing but the birthday." Then he go telling on me and stuff. But anyway, put it in the stores, and those people, they shop in these stores. So when y'all see her, say, "Hey, there's some money was raised up. Save it in there for a week. If we can do that, let's start out New Year's Day. Or better yet, New Year's Day, everybody might have a hangover and stuff, might forget. So let's go, let's say Thursday or Friday. Let's say everybody, you should be getting paid then. Thursday or Friday next week. If you shop Circle K, if you shop Subway, if you shop Dollar Mart, if you shop Texaco, if you shop Diamond, if you shop what any little convenience store, say, here, I would like to give this change. If it ain't but 25 cents, I'd like to save that change for that little girl that Mr. Robert Taylor was announcing about that got bit. We'll start Friday coming. And by next week Friday, when that little girl mama or daddy, or both of them, pick her up from school, or however she goes to school, Lord's will, they can take her to them stores, pick up that stuff, have that change, and she gets to go and get what she wants. It won't take away the scars, it won't take away the pain, but it will let the public know that we care for innocent bystanders. That tragedy can happen at any time unexpectedly. You may be at a grocery store one day. Open your door. Somebody might have a dog in their car or something. That dog jumps out and just running. You open your door and that startles the dog. The dog startles you. And he might bite you at a grocery store. Do you want to leave there saying, "Oh my God, I got bit by a dog and I don't know who's here," and be fearful of that store? Or do you want people to come together and say, "Hey, here's some bandages, here's a little donation in case needed some supplies or some juice or something, anything." So let's pull together. Let's show let's show what Polk City community can do for each other. And remember, I hope I'm doing these things right, because I got so many different gifts. I push gifts, and when I send it, it goes on a thing, and it goes, and sometimes I push two, and then it tells me I can't send this, I can't send, and then it tells me this and that, and then it shows me different things. So I don't know if I'm sending them out or not, but I hit them. I get the big ones, I get video gifts, I get all kinds of stuff. Get the heart, the smiley face, the love, the whew. I love some of the poems and comments I've seen on Facebook. They're beautiful, inspiring. I like coming into a lot of things, but I like to do it on my own, not doing it by seeing your same thing. Post every two things I turn up. You there again, you there again. Then you deal with something that I push this and it's behind it. Like I say, everybody needs somebody. Let's do it together. Make this a year to come one of the greatest years ever. If I had a four-wheeler, and if a person wanted to use that four-wheeler just to go and make a trail, like I made a trail where everybody when IGA was out here, everybody used to go through that trail right there. I just keep it cut with the lawnmower stuff. So if somebody wanted to use that four-wheeler to make a trail, and they come and say, "Hey, let me use your four-wheeler. I'll be right back. I got something to do." Huh? What you gotta do? I'll be back. Well, right now, I was fixing to go, or my son, he said it wasn't crank earlier. Oh, I could fix it. Well, actually, they told me don't. I'm gonna make up an excuse because I don't know. Had you been a person who was always true with me, and I was always true with you, come, hey, let me hold you for a while. I'll be right back. Okay, here you go. Go on. But that's why we gotta communicate, people. So what you want, you gotta ask. What you need, you gotta talk. What you talk about, you gotta make it clear. If you come into my house and talking about, I'm sitting there and I got me a soda with some ice from the circuit, and I'm drinking some grape soda, and you see it and you say, he must be drinking some liquor or something. Um, boy, you know I'm sure thirsty. I ain't had a drink since about 2 weeks now. I'm not finna offer you. I ain't got one either. I got a soda. But the way you said it, you didn't mean a soda pop. You meant beer or liquor. So, but if I did have some beer or liquor, and you come and say, "Boy, I ain't had a drink in 2 weeks," way how you said it, then I'll ask. I might not offer, cause I might think you're trying to quit. But if you came and say, well, "Hey, what's that? You drinking? You drinking some liquor? Can I get a shot?" Then I'd be more than happy to say, "Sure." Okay. So let's make sure we understand each other. And as always, God bless the world. And we, as the town, as the city, as the state, and as the world, we got to bless each other. Love one another. If I weigh my pants just a little bit different than you weigh yours, don't talk about me. If you feel I weigh too much of this kind of pants, do like my son did. Take me in the store and say, "Let me get you some up-to-date stuff." Even though it was my money he used, he still did it. And I'm proud with it. But now I just can't get him to watch me. Give me something nice and new and let me wear, and I gotta ask, "Hey, you wash your clothes?" "Yes, sir." Did you wash mine?" "No, sir." "Where mine at?" "I don't know." That's kind of hurtful. Even when I was doing good and wasn't doing good, but I was still moving better and able to do more things and walk and stuff, I wash clothes. You know, my wife had one in the hospital. We had her moved up to 4th Street because she had cancer. And she come back from the doctor and passed out on the front porch. And I had to call the ambulance. And I was like, "Oh my God." And I'm holding it in my hand. And I'm asking the lady we were staying with, "Can you call the ambulance?" And she said, here's the phone." And I got the phone and I'm holding my wife. I'm like, baby, hold on. My eyes rolling back in the back of the head. And I said, what's the number? And the lady looked at me. She said, it's 911. Down 911. I got my wife holding in his hand. Got the phone. Back then they said 911. Fire, ambulance, or police. What's your emergency? Somebody help me. Sir, hold on. What's your emergency? My wife, she just passed out. She's a cancer patient. Somebody please send an ambulance. And they're like, sir, okay, sir, where are you at? And you know, at a time when you're panicking, you can answer questions. But it's bad when you answer a question, you thinking back with a question too. She asked me where I'm at. They supposed to know. Sir, what city and state? I'm in Polk City. What state, sir? Polk City. Sir, no. It's Polk City 33868. No, sir. I need to know the state. Oh, Florida. Okay. Where is Polk? Ma'am, don't you got Trace ID or something? I don't know where I'm at. We're in a brick house with a fence in your standing outside. And when they did get, it was the same day the officer got shot with the dog DOG. When the ambulance come, they got my wife, took her to the hospital. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. It's gonna be some nice things we're gonna be able to talk about, but it's gonna be some serious things too. Because see, families shouldn't come together when it's an emergency. They should be there for each other. Because when we grew up, our parents didn't teach us that. Our parents kept us together back then. It was stronger. It was more loving, kindness, and giving. Until they start making all this new stuff. And people didn't have time to entertain other people. Why go to your cousin's house and go outside and play hide and go seek and freeze tag when you could play a video game on your little handheld game? Or you done brought your tablet, you know? Why sit there and talk to each other when you can just text somebody and tell them, hey, you want us to go outside? Then they look and they text you back saying, I don't care if you want to. It's up to you. And then you text them back and say, well, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to. And then they text you back saying, well, then all you had to say was, do you want to go outside? Now you get mad with them and get up and walk out. And the rest of your family in there looking like, what he mad for? Somebody hit him on the phone. Yep. Somebody was hitting him on the phone too. Yep. But he didn't get mad. And then that one there sitting there, he ain't gonna tell it. Because he too busy texting somebody else. I got so much to talk about. As always, God bless the world. Be sure, stay tuned. Lord's will. Watch and join me tonight. YouTube, Facebook. God bless the world.